I hate this. I hate that it waits. I'm gonna have to figure this out. You know, like.
Oh, they're probably stuffing a commercial in.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is. I don't. Hello, lurkers. I don't know why they do it now.
Does it wait? I can't see on my end if it's waiting.
Yeah, it waits. We have to wait till they can hear us. There, now we just showed up on the screen. Can you guys hear us? Does everything sound okay?
Hello? Check. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, check. 1, 2, 3. Does everything sound good, guys? Let us know.
Let me get in the chat. There's the chat.
Hi.
Can hear and see you. Okay, we don't have no feedback. Yes. Okay, awesome. All right, so as you guys know, this is Katie's been Yarnified. And if you are not a subscriber to her channel, I don't know what you're waiting for, because she's sweet and awesome and creative and cool, and you will love her. And hello, everybody. I'll say hello in a minute, but I've got a surprise. I'm going to give some memberships right off the bat. So here we go.
Mark's too. Okay.
There's Mark. Yeah, Mark's back here.
I'm lurking.
He's lurking. He had his colonoscopy today. So let's see. There we go. There's some gifted memberships. Let's see who got them. Crystal, the Yarny Chicken. Yay. Let's see what. IVB Creates. Grammy Draskins. Draskins. I'm so terrible with names. Sharon Sutcliffe. Honeybee. Hello. Okay, let's see. All right, here goes some more. I'm going to give some more. Okay, here goes 5 more, guys. Okay, let's see who got it this time. All right, Lacey got one. Deidre got one. Pamela D got one. Nova got one. Kimberly Utterson got one. Awesome. All right, there we go. Right off the bat, we got 10 new members. Hello, new members. We're going to fix this membership problem I got going on. I swear to God. Oh man, Mark finally figured out, just so everybody knows, Mark figured out what the problem is with YouTube. He figured out how to get to our members. He figured it all out. So we should be good for next month. So just so you guys know, we could not print our members list, Katie. It was terrible. For Members Live, I always print a list, and go off that list. And even if the person isn't there, they can still win a prize. Well, I couldn't do that. It wouldn't give me my members list. We couldn't print it. It was a whole mess.
So what did you end up doing instead?
I don't know. You have to ask the man. He's the tech guy. He's even challenged. So, we're a hot mess over here. But
I'm
everybody. My picture's a little bit fuzzy, but I guess it's okay. All right, I'm going to go up there and we're going to say hello to everybody. Hello, Chuck. Welcome in. Elizabeth Osire became a supporter. You rock, man. Oh, geez. Impatiently waiting for D. Hi, Diane. Hi, Des. How you doing, girl? I seen something about you falling down the stairs. You better take it easy there, woman. All right, Dina, how you doing? Let's see who else is here. Sorry, my girl. Yeah, Elizabeth became a supportive member. That's awesome. Michelle Romano. Hello. Let's see who else we got here. I'm zooming. Space Cadet. Hello. Good to see ya. There's Kirsten, my girl. Kathy Baker's here. Hello, Kathy. So glad you guys could come and hang out with us. We're just going to chill, and she's going to show us some cool stuff she's doing, and I'm going to show you some half-done stuff I did, and yeah, it's been a week. Okay, let's see. Yarn Barf, my girl. Hello. Pam Star, Heidi B, Anastasia. Didn't I see you guys earlier? I'm just saying. Ganny Joe. Speaking of Ganny Joe, I'm so bummed. Ganny Joe's not going to be able to come visit.
What?
Yeah, she's not going to be able to come visit, but I don't blame her. It's, all these plane crashes. She was going to take a plane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
that's...
parents were flying back from Boston when all that stuff was happening, and it was just like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's insane, like every other day. And so she's all stressed out about it. I'm like, no, you don't get on a plane right now till they get their crap together, you know?
Yes.
Hey, Denise Lee. Hey, Frizzy. Glad to see ya. Hey, Run Now. How are you? And there's my gifted memberships. Let's see. Let me get past all that. And Mama G's in the house. Get ready for the dib sale.
Mama G, I'm so glad you got your book.
Okay,
She had ordered a book that I was telling her about for like spinning and stuff. And I thought
yeah.
that she had gotten her book today.
Okay, I was like, book? What are you talking about? Now I remember.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's code.
Took me a second. Hello, Pink Opal. Mama G had me calling you Pinko Pal.
Pinko Pal.
She thought it said Pinko Pal, and it actually says Pink Opal. So I'm going to say it right. Pink Opal. I'm so glad you're here. Krista Yarny Chicken's here and got gifted a membership too. How cool was that?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was cute. Pinko Pal. And so I was calling it Pinko Pal too.
That is amazing.
Gee, you kill me.
I'm just
funny.
looking down at the chat, you guys. Like, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at the chat. So, sorry.
Right. Big T Redneck, hello. Lacey's Backyard Blessings. I like that. You changed your name. Used to be Lacey Lavender, am I right? Shalom. She says, shalom, everybody. Hi, Sally. Glad you could make it. Yep, just type drop. Nightbot will drop your link. This is a networking place. So everybody go check everybody else out and all that kind of stuff. And make sure Zoila, I'm sure, is going to be dropping Katie's link throughout. Go and check Katie out. Katie is a spinner. We'll get into that in a minute. She also crochets. Don't you knit too, Katie?
I'm just learning. I am just starting.
Yeah, I thought so. Because when I was like telling everybody that you were going to be on with me, I mentioned knitting. And I said, I think she knits too. I wasn't 100% sure, but I remember you saying something about it. So.
Currently pretending to be a knitter. Hopefully.
Oh, that's okay.
I will be one of these.
Stella's mom. Hello. CNY woman knits and crochets. That's a mouthful. CNY. Hello. Let's see. Yep, we got all kinds of gifted memberships. Helix Stitch and Crafts. Hello. Okay, looks like I reached the end here. Okay, so Katie, tell us about yourself.
Oh.
What do you like to do? Tell us the crafts that you're into, and it doesn't all have to be yarning.
Okay, well, so I moved back to St. Louis about 5.5 years ago. This is where I grew up. And around that time is when I started to learn how to crochet. I wanted to learn how to do amigurumi, like really small ones. And so I started to learn how to crochet, and that's where everything took off from there. Like crochet, then quickly it was just yarn. And then
no, I don't know what that's like at all.
Yeah,
not at all. No. Yarn. No, don't know what that's like.
I was desperate to find people that got it. And so that's what actually I was thinking that when you were saying hi to everybody, looking at your chat and being on your channel, it's like your channel was the first channel that I would go to. Your lives, your Saturday lives were the first ones that really, that's how I met Crystal Yarny Chicken, who is one of my
cool. I did not know that. I didn't know that.
That is how, like, because of your channel, when you did an auction, that's how Antoinette and I met. Like, it's just, I started talking about in your channel. That is where I first brought up wanting to start a channel at some point. So it's just like, it's
I did not know that.
Be here when, like, a year or so ago, I was watching your channel, feeling like no one even knew who I was, and just participating like a new person, and everybody welcoming me in, and it's just cool to be here. So
awesome. I did not know that, Katie.
Yeah.
You tell me that before when we
Yeah.
talked. Wow. I want to say hello to Dreeny and Doggy Life and Bean. And who else came in? I've seen somebody. Elizabeth Toller, Denise Hoffman. Hello, everybody. I think I missed somebody. I was saying, Rebecca McCauley. I was saying it back here, just mouthing it while she was talking.
Oh, is that who you said, Becca?
Yeah, Rebecca McCauley. Yeah, Mama G. You know, when she gives someone, Antoinette Lasagna, when she gives, my girl, when she gives people nicknames, they stick in my freaking head,
I
man.
was just telling Deborah that the other day. I was like,
Deborah.
obviously I know Deborah Richardson. I see her in a lot of the same chats.
Angela.
I've never really actually spoken with her before, but here I am trying to call her Deborah because
Yeah, exactly. It's like it sticks in your head, and you start. And I'm on live, and I'm like, I'm not trying to like copy Mama G. It sticks in my freaking head.
it just goes.
Yeah, it does, man. That's just like every time I say yarn barf, I want to go yarn barf.
I
You
know. I do say
Just-
that.
Oh, gee, you kill me, man.
And
Those
I see
names.
Steve.
Kudos. Hi, Diana D. Jaxie girl, my goodness. Hello.
Antoinette, wait a second. Why
So
are
you better be nice to
blaming Dee for meeting me? What's that about? She's like, it's all your fault that we met.
Yeah, G starts the movements. You are not kidding. She gets those names stuck in my head, and I have to try to catch myself from not saying them.
Don't
you know.
even try to catch yourself.
Oh my gosh! And today is Diana D's birthday. If people in the chat don't know, wish her happy birthday. Okay, you ready, Katie? Let's sing her happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
Diana D.
Happy birthday to you. And many more. I was waiting. I was going to call her and sing it today, but then I was waiting for the live because I knew she would be here. And then everybody can hear my horrible voice, right?
Everyone, there's a couple
Linda.
people. Sally Stevens said it, and now I'm seeing Linda Fisk saying that they can barely hear me. Maybe I need to turn my volume up. Let me know if that's
Is that better, guys?
better.
Hi, Diana Crane. Hi, Udos.
Can you hear me now?
I love that.
Hello.
Yep. Zoila says she can hear you fine, so we're good.
Zoila's I hear you too much.
Oh, thank you, Denise Lee. Thank you so much. Yeah, today is Diana D's birthday, and if you missed the birthday party, it was really fun. And yeah, Mama G gave me lasagna.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, telemarketers always do that.
And Bendy Jen.
Yeah, Bendy Jen. I mean, the names are endless. Like they stick in your head. You can't get them out of your head because she calls people these names. Like she's bad like me. Like I mispronounce names all the time because I just do. I don't know why. I just cannot seem to get it. And so when she does it, it's always something funny. And when I do it, it's like me stuttering, you know. So when she does it, and then it sticks in my head, so I remember. But then I'm pronouncing it wrong too because she's saying
Although Dee, there is a word that now I say incorrectly because you say it.
What?
Now I say fingerling yarn.
Oh, I'm telling you the reason. I tell you guys this is the truth.
Terrible.
Well, the reason I say fingering rather than fingerling. No, rather than fingering, I say fingerling.
Yeah.
Is because fingering always sounded sexual to me.
Well, yes, yes, it
To be
does.
honest. And I was like, I'm not calling it that. It's fingerling.
I am holding myself back from saying something right
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
now. Yep.
I'm just being honest, guys. This is where I'm real, okay?
No, fingerling is
Yeah, I think
normal.
Debbie too. See, that's what I'm saying, you know? Fingerling is so funny. I have to say it that way, guys. It grosses me out to say it the other way.
Yes, now it's gonna do the same for me. I had actually not thought of that, but now it's in there.
Yeah, it's in there. I know. I can't help it, guys. At first he said, I thought it was just me. There's a bunch of people. Desi, everybody's agreeing with me. See, I'm not the only crazy one. I thought it was just, my 80 party days, that make me think that way.
No,
Oh
no.
my God. We've all been changed. I traumatized the right now, man. Now we all have to change it to fingerling. I'm just being honest. That's honest to God the reason I started calling it
You're
fingerling.
not even going to be able to help it. Fingerling
Yeah.
is just going to come out.
Yeah, fingerling, because I just can't. It's just a ball sack full of hookers. I love that, Jaxie. Love it. It's the truth, though. That's why I don't say fingering. To me, that's not something you say. I think it's inappropriate.
Wait, potato weight?
I missed something.
What's potato weight?
How about just potato weight? Oh, instead of fingering weight or potato weight
Oh,
or
like finger potatoes?
I don't know. I missed something there. Jessica Johnson, hello. You came in at a really weird time, girl. I'm just saying. But it's the truth. That is the truth. I cannot call it the fingering. To me, that's inappropriate.
Yep. And did you see Lacey?
No, I didn't.
think fingering skanks sounds funny because
There we go. We got a combo going on, G.
oh my gosh.
Fingering skanks. Oh my God. What picture does that bring to y'all's mind? You don't say it, but just like what?
Oh, fingerling potatoes. Yes.
Fingerling potatoes. Okay, got it. All right.
Can't believe
Oh my gosh.
described to me.
Antoinette, you're an absolute trip, man. I love Antoinette, and she is learning to knit socks too. So let's get back to you, Katie.
She is not learning.
Yeah, well, I mean, she
is
showed me some socks. Like she's got it. Like she's got it down.
Yeah.
We gotta say that from now on. Fingering skanks.
Mm-hmm.
Too much,
Quite
man.
a few beautiful fingering skanks coming up for your dip sale.
Yes, you do. I came in a weird time too. What are you guys talking about, Bonnie?
Lucky you.
Lucky you. I'm Bonnie. I was being honest. And like Katie was saying, how come she brought up the fact that I call fingerling weight. But I do that intentionally. That's not me misspeaking like I normally do with everyone's names. I just think the word fingering is inappropriate. It's sexual. And I did that on purpose. I started calling it fingerling. I'm much more comfortable with it. I know it's crazy. Do your boxes right here. Going to the post office tomorrow. Speaking of boxes, we're getting off subject again, but I want to tell you guys something that the video is going to be dropping tomorrow. And what it is Katie's mom makes Lampwork glass beads, y'all. Now, you guys know how much I love beads and Lampwork beads, okay? I have been collecting beads for 50 years, maybe even a little more, maybe 52 years, since I was like 8, 10, somewhere around there. I've been collecting beads my whole life. Like junk jewelry, I cut it apart, save the bead, save the pendant, I have been collecting beads my entire life, okay? And I'm kind of a bead connoisseur, to be honest with you. I kind of know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, after 50 years of collecting and making stuff and making jewelry and selling it and all the things that I've done with beads, I made mobiles and all kinds of stuff. Lampshades and you name it, I've made it with beads.
Lampshades, that would be amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. But anyways, I have done everything you could do with beads, literally. Katie sent me a box of her mother's handmade Lampwork beads. Oh my gosh. All I can say is they are by far, and I consider myself a bead expert, okay? By far the most beautiful beads I have ever laid eyes on. They are intricate and oh my, so well done. Like when I opened the box, I called Katie on video chat and opened the box in front of her. Not only did I get beads, but I also got some of Katie's handspun yarn, okay, that she spins on her spinning wheel. Okay, so that took me like aback. And then I opened the box and see the most beautiful. I started bawling. Am I right,
Yeah.
Katie? I was bawling. I was like, oh my gosh, these are the most incredible. Wait till you see, guys. That's all I can say. The video drops tomorrow. You got to see these beads. And Katie's mom teaches classes on how to make them. I mean, this woman is an expert, and you can tell. Beautiful, beautiful color work with the beads. Oh my gosh. And Katie even said, hey, if you come down to Missouri, which I happen to have family there, if I come down to Missouri, maybe she could talk her mom into showing me how to do it for myself.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to talk her into it. She would be happy to.
Wait till you guys see these beads. Anyway, I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent.
No,
It's just,
fine.
oh my gosh.
So glad you liked them.
I fingered beads too. You said you did everything with beads. Yeah, I fingered them. Yeah, yes, I did. Yes, I love glasswork, Missy. Oh my gosh, you collect hand blown glass. I collect a lot of stuff. I got issues, but I collect stained glass lamps. I have lots of those. I collect blown glass. Obviously beads, Lampwork beads, crystals, all that, all sparkly. Everything sparkly is fine with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait till you guys see. Wait till you see. You're not even going to believe that these were handmade. That's all I can say. So anyways, I went off on a tangent. Back to you. I'm so sorry, Katie, but
No,
I just...
my gosh, do not apologize.
Man, I'm telling you, my heart is pumping. I'm sick with gratitude.
Well, like I told you, I had been wanting ever since you had been talking about beads. And, because my mom, she does it for fun. It's, it's the love of the craft.
For fun?
Sell her.
She does that for fun? I mean, that is like incredible.
Yeah, she just loves it. And so she does it, and she's kind of acquired quite a few beads. And so I'd asked her if I could go through some of them because I knew I wanted to I've been wanting to send some to Dee for quite some time. So I was like just as excited to finally get you.
I know we made a pact that when I got the box that we'd be on video call, and she's like, I put some yarn in there to kind of cushion it because it's glass and blah blah blah. It was her hand spun yarn, guys. So I've got the unboxing. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to name it Happy Mail. I really hate calling things Happy Mail because I feel so undeserving. Is it? I don't know what to call it. I just like happy.
Nobody
Like
is undeserving.
I just feel weird.
Happiness. Nobody is undeserving of
You
happiness.
guys know I've said it before. I feel weird, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this person thought of me. I don't care if it's a card. I feel the same way. Like this person thought of me and like wrote something and put a stamp on it and all that kind of stuff. Because if you guys have ever gotten a package from me, I don't write cards. I don't do all that stuff. I put your stuff in a bag and off it goes. And the reason is because I do so much. Like I have 60 and 80 and 100 packages going out at once. And so if I sat there and wrote a note to everybody, which I used to do in the beginning, but if I sat and wrote down, just thank you to every person, I'd be there hours.
But a lot of the stuff that you're putting in the stuff you're shipping out is stuff that you handmade.
That's true. But I still wish that, call it friend mail. Yeah, that's a good idea, Chris. I just
Sounds
been looking
good.
for something to call it besides Happy Mail because I don't know. I feel like it's bragging. Like, look at me, I get Happy Mail. You know, I don't know. I don't like the feeling it gives me. That part of it, I love getting it. Obviously, I mean, who
Yeah.
wouldn't? You know, but like I said, you know, even a card. I mean, the person wrote it and they took the time, and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
I do. One of the things someone told me once that really that helps me a little bit is
Blessing mail.
when I was feeling like, kind of the same way, like it made me uncomfortable to get this gift that I had been given. And someone was like, sometimes when someone gives you a gift, it's more about them, like if we want to allow people to, because it feels good to give gifts. And if you feel
Yeah, it's my favorite feeling. Yeah,
yes,
it's my
and
favorite feeling.
so you don't want someone to feel like they're undeserving. You want them to be excited to get your gift because you're excited to give it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so if you think
I'm
about
seeing
it,
some really good ideas. Hi, Noel. I'm seeing some really good ideas. I've seen blessing mail. Um, Antoinette said something.
yes,
What did she say? She said something as well.
which anything you get from viewers is a small thank
No,
you.
I'm talking about the word to call it.
Oh, okay. So further up,
Yeah, and I'm not seeing it.
type that word in again, boo.
She was answering the phone, she said.
Oh.
But Antoinette called, like, there's so many good
Not friend
ideas.
mail. Was it friend mail?
No, friend mail was what Crystal said.
Crystal, yeah. Look what I'm wearing. I was thinking about that tonight. Crystal and I have like friendship bracelets, and one of the beads came off, and so my mom made us glass beads to put on our
Yeah,
friendship
yeah.
bracelet.
Mom just made her glass beads. No big deal, you know.
Sorry. I don't know
I
why
can't take us on a trip, D. I'm telling you, I've got it all. You know what? I'll be back in a second. Katie, talk about crocheting and stuff. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yes, I love putting packages together for people too. I feel like it is like when when you've been planning something or taking a long time and kind of setting stuff aside for someone and sending them a care package. It's like, I don't know, sometimes accepting gifts from people is just as much about them and their appreciation, as it is about us. And like, so when, I don't know, that was helpful to me when I was feeling, I don't know if I'd say I felt undeserving, but I felt, well, I don't know, maybe undeserving is the word, but it's just uncomfortable, like on the spot a little bit. But so putting some of that spotlight back on the person who's giving the gift and just thinking about how excited I've been to give gifts before. It's like, I want this person I'm giving a gift to feel that love and feel deserved.
I just, it makes me feel awkward, the happy
Yeah.
thing, because I feel like, I'm bragging. Like, look at me, I got happy meal. I don't want to, I don't like that feeling. I'm a giver, I'm not a taker. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me awkward. That's the only way I can explain it.
But I don't think that it does look like you're bragging. I think people enjoy those videos.
Okay, I grabbed a handful of these beads because I can't wait to show you. That's where I went. Okay, look at this. Look at the beautiful flowers that are on these glass beads. Look at the intricate. Can you guys see? Am I showing up? Oh my God. Okay, wait. Does this one remind you of Pink Floyd or what? Look at the sparkle within that glass. This reminds me of Pink Floyd. And I don't know if you get the colors coming out. Okay, wait, you got to see this guy. Look at this fish.
When you're holding it up like that, try putting your hand behind it to see if that.
Here, let me grab a pad of paper or something. Look at the fish, guys.
Oh yeah, that's one of the fishies. I love those.
My gosh. All right, here, I'll do the Pink Floyd again. Does that help?
A little bit. I honestly think, like you were saying, when you film it, if you film it down.
I did. I
think that will.
I mean, look at this intricate work. Like, oh my gosh, there's like, can you see this stuff? I'm like freaking out. There's even ones with honeybees on it, you guys. Honeybees. Can you see the little honeybees?
They're so tiny and cute.
I know, like heart. She sent me a whole box, guys. A whole box. That's just a little handful. I just went out there and grabbed a little handful. Unreal. Unreal. That's all I can say. You love the fish. I know. I wish I could show it better because it's really cool. Let's see. Is that any better?
A little bit. Yeah. I mean, that's the one thing that I find that with showing yarn that I've spun, or, just things don't translate on camera as well as they do in person. But
I know I got 2 different beads. There's another one out there that has a honeybee on it too. And those are special. So anyways, she's like so flippant about it when she sends me that. She's like, oh, you can do whatever you want. If you want to make stitch markers out of them, whatever. Sorry, guys. No, that's not happening. What I decided to do is, you remember that thing that I bought at Joann's that you make a chandelier out of? If you guys watched my Joann unboxing, it's this thing where you can hang beads or whatever that makes a chandelier.
love that.
That's where these beads are going. I'm going to make something incredible out of these. Oh my gosh. These
I can't
beads.
wait to see it. I can't
Misty
wait.
wants to know if your mom sells them.
No, she doesn't, which I feel like kind of blows everybody's mind. But she, I think she just, when you start to, I think for her, it's like when you start to sell something. So, she's got friends that also do glass work that do sell their work. And she hears a lot of stories about people, ordering things and then like acting like they didn't know the cost, or, she's afraid that it would take the joy out of doing it.
Thank you, Diane.
So
yeah, I kind of get that. I used to do all the festivals with my baskets and, crochet and paintings. Everything. If you name it, I've sold it at craft fairs, okay, or festivals or whatever. And after a while, it becomes a chore, and it's no longer enjoyable. It's like, oh, I got this festival coming. It gives me a month. I got to come up with such and such and such. And it takes the joy. It really does. It takes the joy away. So I get it. That's why I don't sell.
You have to make certain, it's like she wants to be able to go and work on whatever she wants to work on. She doesn't want to I have to have this done by a certain time, so I have to work on something that I don't want to work on. She's just like,
yeah.
I want to be able to do
and
that.
then you start to begrudge that item, I got to go work on the thing.
Yeah.
And it might be something nice, but you're forced to work on it, That's why I don't sell people ask me all the time about selling my stitch markers or my sun catchers or whatever. And it's like, no, I'd rather give them away.
Yeah.
And some people think I'm nuts for that, but it's the truth. I'd rather give them away. I get much more pleasure out of giving them away than I would, taking pictures and doing all this stuff and making them to certain specifications. No, that's not me. You know, I'm a full on artist when it comes to that kind of stuff. I just go with whatever comes into my head. And, you know, I don't want to be, well, it's, you know, it's got to be this color blue and I'd like this on it. I would want red, but not dark red. You know, no, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I can't. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into talk about your mom and her beads. I really didn't, but oh my God.
However the chat goes is I am happy to I love it. I mean,
Look at this.
It makes
Look
me
at this.
proud
It's
of
a little black kitty. Mama G, look at this little black kitty. Unbelievable. Like, guys, I'm telling you, this is just a wee handful. I just ran out there and grabbed a handful to show you. Like, this is like, some of these are like huge.
Talia.
Like, look how big those are. They're over an inch. These are over an inch.
I love that shape.
Oh, man. And I'm a bead freak. You guys know I'm a bead freak. So, I mean, I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. The black hat, right, G? Oh my gosh. And yeah, D's so passionate, can you tell? Yeah, just a wee bit, just a little tiny bit.
It's awesome, isn't it?
So, show us some stuff you got, because I know you got some makes or something together to show us. Katie spins yarn, if you're just coming in. She's a spinner, and she also crochets, and she's learning to knit. So she does all of those things. And she does have a channel, and Zoilo dropped the link. It's called Katie Spin Yarnified. I know it says up on the screen Katie Ryan, but her channel name is Katie Spin Yarnified. I don't know how to change that.
Oh, I think maybe I'm the one that should change that.
I think so.
This is my first time doing a live from my phone, so I think that's probably why.
Yeah, maybe, but our sound is good, so it worked. We're both doing it from our phones because we didn't want what happened when I tried to have Danny Joe and Diana Dion, and there was all the, oh my gosh, that feedback was making it hard to even talk. So
thank you guys, and I actually have a giveaway going on right now too. So
tell us about it.
Well, it's just on March 10th. Is when I'll draw the winner, and the winner will win a hand spun hank of yarn, and you get to choose which fiber you want me to spin from either fibers that I already have, which is a lot and they're gorgeous, or you can find one online. And it is, so I did, for anyone in the chat who is international, so depending on where you are international, like, because of the cost, I didn't want to like not include, but I decided that if you were comfortable that you could contact me and we would figure something out together, whether it's like a monetary prize, whether you would want to split the shipping costs with me, but like we can figure it out. So if you're comfortable with that and you are international, please go ahead and enter.
There was something that I was sending someone, they're probably here, but I was sending someone, and all it was an envelope. It might have been Talia. It was someone in Canada, and all it was an envelope, and it was $20-something. It was an envelope. Like, literally, probably had some stitch markers in it or something. Yeah. Like, I was like, I can't even justify that. I can't, you know? Yeah. Because, like, I'd spend $800 a month on shipping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, and I mean, the time that I did it, I ended up paying duties too for that person, which I should have, because it was my mistake. I did not, I either misunderstood or whatever like, it's like, oh, as long as it's up to this amount, then there won't be any duties or fees. And so when they ask you on the customs form to put the value, like the value that I put ended up resulting in like $45, $50 duty fees on top of the shipping already. I'm not going to make that person pay for that.
Right. I mean, this is going to sound shady, and I don't mean it to, but it's shady. Okay. Whenever I send a package out of the United States, I always put the worth at $10. I don't care what's in it. I put it at $10 because I think that they have to pay duties or something on the other side. I'm not sure how it works. And the way I look at it, if I'm sending it, honestly, I think it's free, but I'll put $10, because it's some little something they have to pay or whatever. I'm not going to put, if I was to sell that on Marketplace, what that is worth, or whatever.
See,
I'm not going to do it.
I don't think I've not shipped things internationally enough to know, that I am so worried that, if I don't put the value, then it's going to be that there's going to be an issue or something. Well, there was an issue because I actually put the value. So
right. Serena, the dib sale is not until the 6th of March. What I put up was a preview video for everyone to see the yarn that me and Mark dyed. Okay, just like Mama G did, we do a preview, kind of show you some of the stuff that we dyed that will be available in the dib sale. So you did not miss the dib sale. It's just a video of a preview. I just wanted to answer that. I know I keep cutting you off. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I was laughing because Zoila said you should put $1, and I'm like, Zoila learned something from Price is Right. I should have put $1.
Yeah, I always, because
$1.
When I sent you that black box of goodies, I said it was a gift and also from a private name, not a company name. So did that change things, Talia? What did that do for you? Did that change the price? I'm curious because, I feel so bad when someone from Canada wins and I go, well, I can send you a PayPal.
I know.
And they really want the sun catcher, or they really want the yarn, or they really want, it sucks. I hate that so much, man. I was looking to see if she answered that.
No, that's okay. I'm looking at the chat too. Oh,
Didn't change the price for shipping. I didn't. What's that?
I said, hey, Michelle J, MJ Busy One, Michelle J. She's in St. Louis too. I met her at the Fiber Festival last year. So she's one of the local girls that I get to hang out with sometimes.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Hi, Jenny. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. So anyways, back to what we keep getting off topic. Show your spun yarn, for crying out loud.
I know, Lord have mercy.
I'm with you, girl.
All right, let's see here. I will show you one of the more recent ones I did. This one is actually one that I spun. Sarah Nichols, she here on YouTube, she sent me some fiber to spin for her, and this, I did show this on my channel, so if you've seen it already, I'm sorry. But
look at that. Isn't it beautiful?
This is a Polworth, 100% Polworth. And I believe this was the first time I've ever spun Polworth wool. And it is so soft and squishy and lovely. But I thought this is so it's a double ply, but I was so excited because this was a 4-ounce braid and I got 487 yards. This is the most yardage I've gotten from a double ply before. So I was very excited.
You're speaking all kinds of Greek, but that's a lot of yardage. Like I don't know what, all that ply business and all that stuff means, but, wow, that is beautiful.
Like when you spin the fiber onto a bobbin, if you double ply it, it's like you get half of the yardage that you actually spun because
you're putting two amounts in at the same time, double ply. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, I get it now.
And so I really thought that one turned out lovely. I was really happy with that one. And then here's this next one is one that I spun quite a while ago. Antoinette, you will probably recognize this one. It's called Birds of Paradise. It is a bright
Oh, look at that. That's
green,
pretty. It almost looks
yellows,
Christmassy, almost, you know?
pinks, greens. Yes, it just is. It teals. Like the green is actually a little bit more teal than green, but I can never get teal to show up right on the camera. This one is
Beautiful work, Katie. You guys know that Crystal, the Yarny Chicken Crazy Cat Lady, and Katie have a spin night where they spin together. So and so yeah, sit and spin. That I was trying to think of what it was called. I remember my kids had those sit and spins. Anyways, they call it sit and spin, and the two of them will be spinning yarn. It's really cool to watch. So it's on Crystal's channel. Am I right, Katie?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, so it's on Crystal the Yarn.
Once a month on a Friday, but it kind of switches up which Friday it is. It's not always regular. And we've had Bridget from Queen's Crafts by Bridget with us a couple times too. So sometimes.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the last one you guys had, Bridget was there because I was watching. Yeah, because Bridget, Queen's Crafts by Bridget also spins. And then she came on, and her and Crystal, the Yarny Chicken, and Katie were all spinning yarn and all that. It was just really cool.
Yeah.
So if you guys have never seen anybody spin yarn, go watch one of their sit and spins. It's super cool. Yeah, Zoila just dropped Crystal's link. What time do you usually do it, Katie or Crystal?
Fridays. So one Friday a month, and Crystal's really good about getting her videos set up ahead of time. So usually, if you go, like, you can look and see when the next sit and spin is. But at 5 Fridays at 5.
5 Eastern or Central time? Okay. Yeah, so like 6 Eastern. Okay. Hello, Melanie J. Hello, Dory Dunn did it. See, there you go, Mama G. Dory Dunn did it. Didn't she say that? I don't know if I said it first or she said it first. I don't even know that one. She's so peace. Linda, I love watching spinning yarn. The end result always amazes me. I know, right, Linda? Like, wow, they take that fuzzy piece of nothing and turn it into beautiful yarn. It's beautiful.
Oh,
awesome.
My God. And can I tell you something exciting?
Sure.
Well, I'm excited about it. So I just got a charka wheel, a book charka wheel, which is because cotton is my favorite fiber to work with, like D. And so cotton is a very short, like the fibers are very short. So
right.
It spins differently than wool.
It seems like that'd be a lot harder because wool, you can, when you're drafting it, is that what it's called? And you can pull it out and make it just continue. Yeah. And then cotton, if you know, I know a little bit about spinning from watching these guys. That's it.
Yeah.
But in cotton, it's got these little short things, so you can't do that long.
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay.
To spin a lot
faster.
Getting
it. I'm getting it.
And the charka wheel it's like it's on a much smaller scale, so you get more rotations in like one spin. I don't know. Anyway, but I am practicing spinning cotton now.
Oh my gosh, you know cotton's my favorite fiber now. Yes. You know that, right?
Yeah, mine too. It's my favorite to work with. I love it.
And Mama G is going to start spinning too. She's been talking about spinning. I'm not doing it, guys. I'm going to watch you guys. I'm not. I'll go down a rabbit hole. I'm not doing it.
That's how I feel about dyeing right now. I am not interested in dyeing my own fiber. I need you and Mama G to dye it for me, and I'll spin it. But I just, I just have not been interested in dyeing yet. I'm interested in other people's dyeing, but.
Yes, that's how I feel about spinning. I'm very interested in watching other people spin, but for me, no, because I'll go down a rabbit hole and I'll have to have every tool, and I'll have an entire room of my house filled with fiber. No, I'm not doing it to myself.
Yes, you will.
I'm not doing it to. Yes, I do
and
not
then
want another rabbit hole. Ah, yes,
and
spring.
then so this is all right. Um, then I'm going to show you one of my hand spun yarns. It's caked up already because this, and then I'll show you the hat I started knitting with it. So this is one of the yarns I spun.
So
And
she caked it up.
yeah, so it's all caked up. And then because, you know, I wanted to see my yarn made into something. And so
Oh, that's so pretty.
I don't know if you can see the little like the
Yes,
little
you
lines.
can. Yes, you can. With like little cables going through it.
Yeah. I got a
Oh,
little
that's cool.
carried away with the choosing this pattern for my first knit hat.
I absolutely love knitting. Ah,
I do too. It's
somebody was
yeah,
just saying, I think it was Serena was saying that cotton always breaks and splits on her. Are you talking about when you crochet with it? Because that doesn't happen to me. Someone, yeah, Serena, Crochet by Serena. When I use cotton, it splits and breaks. Are you talking about during spinning, Serena, or are you talking about crocheting? Because if you're talking about crocheting, I can give you some suggestions on what kind of cotton to buy, because it definitely depends on the cotton. I'll just put it that way.
yeah, and if it's when you're spinning it, yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. That's why I went and got the
When crocheting, okay. What kind of
oh
cotton? Yeah, what kind of cotton are you using? Because, like, I'll grab a couple different kinds of cotton that I like that don't split. Hold on.
yeah, I definitely have had some issues with cotton splitting. I feel like cotton tends to have quite a few plies. So that that happens more. But I haven't had any issues with it breaking.
I gotta get up on this cushion. Hold on. I'm short.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, there we go. Now you can see me. This right here, Serena, it's from Knit Picks. It's called Vivity. I made an entire king size blanket out of this, and it didn't split one time. Not once. Now it's like $4.50 or something for this ball, but it's 100% mercerized cotton, which would make you think that it would be rough, and it's not. And it's super soft. I made an entire king size blanket out of it, no splits. Another one that I would recommend would be this one. I find this at Hirschner's on sale all the time. And a lot of times I can get it for $2 or $3.
What is it? I couldn't see it.
It is Fibra Nurtura
Oh, okay. Yep.
Radiant Cotton. It's 100% Egyptian cotton. Maybe that's the difference. I know, like when I use, just like peaches and cream or whatever, sometimes that does split. But, I generally use that for washcloths, dishcloths, things like that.
Yeah.
But if you're making crocheted items or garments, you're going to have to spend a little bit more. And I'm not talking about, get crazy with it. But, this is, let me see how many yards are in here. There's 190 yards and it's like 450, something like that for 190 yards. Now, as far as cotton is concerned, that's expensive, right? But this is bougie cotton. So if you're going to make yourself a nice garment, you're going to want to use a bougier cotton if you're
Yeah.
going to do cotton. That's just the way I look at it. I have, washcloth, worthy cotton over here too, but that's what I use it for, those types of things.
Cotton tends to be less expensive than wool.
Yes, it's definitely less expensive, and the colors are vibrant, very nice. And a lot of times I find this on Hirschner's, like I said, $3 a hank. When it's on sale, of course, it's usually like 10 or 11. But a Hirschner's has sales on it all the time, and I buy it all the time.
I do find that the thicker the cotton, the more splitting I have. Like I really love Hobie's 8/4 cotton. But any cotton, the thinner it is, the less splitting I get.
Or the Lion Brand 24/7 cotton. That's a nice cotton.
Oh my gosh, I love, especially their DK weight.
Yes, Lion Brand. Yeah, 24/7. Wonderful cotton. And you can get that on sale and coupons and all that stuff. I'm a cotton freak. I love cotton.
The Lion Brand 24/7, I believe, is like a chain plied or something. It's got that chainette construction, so it doesn't split like other yarn.
Oh no, I thought this is something totally different. I thought this was one. This is a Sindar. Now, you guys know I'm a bargain shopper, so I know I didn't pay much for this. Sindar is a bougie company.
Yeah.
They're very bougie. And this is cotton DK. But I guarantee you, I didn't pay more than $3 or $4 for it. So you just got to look for the good ones on sale. Do you know what I'm saying? Just look for the good ones on sale. And Serena, you can find yourself some cotton that doesn't split up like peaches and cream and all that. And that's probably what Katie was just talking about, that it has that short fiber, like she's talking about when she's spinning, it has short fiber. That's probably part of the reason why that is splitting on you, is it wasn't spun properly, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, I feel like cotton tends to have more plies than, like, there tends to be a lot of really thin strands all plied together, so it doesn't, cotton doesn't grip like wool does. Like wool, that which can be felted, is like Velcro to itself sometimes, unless it's superwash, but cotton is much smoother. But yeah, Crystal's right too, like going up with cotton that's splitting, try going up a hook size too. That can help with the splitting too.
Yeah. So I would agree. I didn't even think about the hook size. You're absolutely right. Because if you're using a really small hook with, certain cottons, it will definitely split it. Go up a hook. Go, if you're going to make something nice, like a wearable or something nice for your home or whatever, spend a little extra money on the cotton. I know it's like 190 yards for $4 or $5 or whatever sounds like a lot, but you'll notice a humongous difference when you're working with it.
And cotton just it lasts. It's so strong.
I love cotton.
Beautifully. It just gets softer, and like it looks beautiful worn. Like it's kind of almost like leather. The more it's used, the more it's worn, the softer it gets.
Yep, I totally agree with that. And like I said, if it's something that you're going to make as a wearable, you want it to be nice. You don't want it to be made out of, the worst cotton you can find that's all splitty and whatever. You want it to, withstand washing and drying and whatever, And I just, like I said, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm going to spend a little bit more money on the cotton. It's that simple.
Yeah. Well, and especially when it's your favorite fiber to work with, because it's like you get excited about it. You're just like, I want the good stuff.
Yeah, Crystal has a point there. Like when on the cotton label, go up one size hook. And I bet that'll save you a lot of problems with it. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah. Karen, low. I think more tightly plied cotton doesn't split as much. There's so long stable cottons it keeps jumping. Might be easier, no scale like wool, different structure. Yes, most definitely. Katie just taught us that. Totally different structure. Yeah. Katie, Sally wants to know, have you ever spun silk?
I have spun silk that's like a blend, where it has a blend with silk in it, but I really have not enjoyed it. Although there's certain ones, if the silk is blended in really well and not just like a strip of silk, a big chunk of silk in the fiber. Like, I don't know. I just, when there's a lot of it and it's in chunks, I'm not a big fan. But I did just spin a yarn that had like 5% silk, mulberry silk in it. And I really loved that. And then there was a fiber that was dyed for me. It was a Knit Picks fiber actually called Gloss. And it is merino and
That rings a
silk.
bell for some reason, and I don't
Yeah, because
do
they
anything
have
with fiber.
gloss yarn too.
Oh,
And
okay, okay.
it's a blend, but I think Tussa silk and merino, but it's blended so well together you can almost not even see the silk in it. You can feel it, and I really enjoyed spinning that. So
And Karen says, I think some silk is sticky even to knit with.
yes,
Yeah, I would agree with that one. Yeah.
I'm kind of spoiled with the elasticity of the wool, like there's just something about, I'm such a tactile person,
Me
and there's
too.
something about the way it feels that just it's so
With me,
soothing.
wool has to be superwash. It has to be. I don't like that rough feeling wool. And
Yeah.
there's something about the texture of it. I don't like working with it at all. I've made a couple things, like I got, Kramer mystery boxes. You never know what you're going to get. You get a lot, and I love Kramer mystery boxes.
Yeah.
I checked last night; they're out of stock. So, but anyway, I love Kramer mystery boxes. But sometimes they'll send you some really rough wool. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I've tried working with it, and it's the feel of it. I just can't do it. Like when it's real rough like that, it's almost painful to work with to me.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, look at all the crap I started over the Lion Brand Mandala gradient. That stuff was so rough on my hands. My entire hands were red, and oh man, I started a big old uproar with that.
I remember that, and
Yeah.
I haven't gotten any because of that. But did you try the Premiere?
Oh no, the Premiere's my favorite. I use it all the time. Yeah.
Nothing rough about Premiere.
Serena, I use Dharma, but another good yarn dye is Jacquard.
Mm-hmm.
Dharma has a website, and I believe you can even buy Jacquard at Dharma's website. But I use Dharma mainly. I have a little bit of Jacquard, but I mainly use Dharma. And you used more Jacquard than you used Dharma, correct? Or am I wrong? Because I thought for sure that she used more. I use more Dharma and she uses more Jacquard. Am I saying it correctly? Jacquard. Starts with a J. Starts with a J. Jacquard.
Yeah, Jacquard, I think. What was I?
Oh, Mama G prefers the Jacquard. She uses both, but she prefers the Jacquard. And see, I like the Dharma. So we're like, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? That we, both like working with two different, that makes our yarn different in that respect too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sally Stevens, I am curious, since you asked about silk, how do you feel about spinning silk? Do you like it? Because Sally spins also. So I was just curious if she likes silk. I'm starting to get, I'm starting to be a little more, I don't know. We'll see.
I said in my video, I am very, very proud of the yarn that I dyed this time in particular.
Yeah.
I don't boast. I don't try to boast or brag. I'm just not that kind of person. Like, I'll say, well, I think I do a pretty good job, or I'm not a professional. That's the kind of verbiage you get from me. But I felt funny saying it, but I said it anyway. I was so proud of myself and the yarn that I dyed for this coming dib sale. Some of it turned out so incredibly beautiful. I was proud. I was proud.
Well, you should be proud anyway, like before now, because the socks that Antoinette knit with the yarn that you dyed are insane. Like those things just
Well,
turned out.
thank you.
Yarn worked out. Oh my god, the colors are so vivid and
Thank
bright,
you.
and the contrast of the yellows and the blues and the green. I mean, I cannot wait for you to see these freaking socks. They are insane, Dee.
These guys have got me, they're teasing me. Okay.
Insane.
This is what happened. Antoinette, me and Antoinette talk all the time. She sends me pictures of her work all the time and whatever, okay? And me and Katie talk all the time, whatever. Okay, so Antoinette has been knitting socks. Mark's coming to say hello. He had his colonoscopy today, so he's not feeling real good, but he wanted to say hello. Anyways, what was I saying?
The socks, Antoinette sent
Oh,
me pictures.
yes. So Antoinette, I tell her, oh my gosh, those socks are so beautiful. Oh my gosh, whatever. And she goes, I'm going to knit you some. So she shows me, she starts out of my yarn. She starts knitting socks, right? And she shows me like this little, just a toe. That's all I got to see. And Katie cut it off. That was it. She told Antoinette, you are not showing Dee no pictures. Finish them up. I mean, and I'm like, why can't I see pictures? You're not allowed to see the pictures. So anyways, Antoinette finished the socks. That's what she was talking about earlier. She's sending them in the mail. I've not been allowed to see the socks that are knitted with my own yarn because Katie put a kibosh on it. Just saying.
Antoinette gives away surprises all the time because she gets so excited, and I totally get it. But I just was like, I know you want to show Dee. I know you're going to want to show her. But I promise you that if you don't, that when she gets them and sees them for the first time and sees how incredible they are, you will be so happy that you didn't show her, that you waited for it to be a surprise.
I, on a normal basis, always open all my Happy Mail beforehand because you never know. Maybe there's something there people don't want me to show on camera or whatever. But when I get this package from Antoinette, I'm going to open it in front of y'all. Mm-hmm. And we'll see. I'll do it on live or something, and then we'll all see how they turned out.
Antoinette, ship that thing next day air.
Yeah. Well, I'll do it on a live or something. I am super excited to see them also, Zoila. I cannot wait. And her and Katie have just been like, oh my God, wait till you see how that worked out. Oh my God, wait till you got, just taunting me, and they won't let me see these socks. And I was like, just make me some tube socks and send them.
I know. I was just like, Dee, sorry, you're not going to get any more pictures from Antoinette because I told her she's not allowed to.
Oh, thank you, Mishi. I appreciate that. I put up a preview video of the dips yarn, and thank you. That makes me feel good. Thank you so much. Yeah, I put up the preview video today, I think around 3:00. Tomorrow will be the video with the beads from Katie's mom. I always go this way because of camera. Katie's mom. And that'll drop tomorrow, and you guys can see all the beautiful beads that she sent me. I was on the phone with Katie bawling between the spun yarn she sent me and her mom's beads. I'm just bawling. Like I was beside myself. They're just so beautiful. So I can't wait for you guys to see the video, but the video will be tomorrow. I think I got it posted for like later in the day, like 5-6 o'clock, somewhere around there. Just
okay.
Well, heads up.
My mom will be very excited to see. She was very happy that you were so thrilled. So,
oh my gosh, man, incredible! I'm working on socks using these mini hanks with black Malabrigo sock yarn. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that, BT. I remember you telling me that, and I can't wait to see them done too. I'd like to see a picture. Like if you guys make anything with my yarn, please send me pictures. You guys, I have made one cardigan out of my own yarn. I never keep my own yarn. I don't know why. I just feel like, oh, if I want that, I'll just dye it for myself later. And then I never end up doing it.
I know.
I never end up doing it. Hey, Chuck. Anyways,
Chuck?
yeah, Chuck's here. anyways, if you guys make something out of it, please show me. I want to see how it works up. I'm just dying away, not having any idea how this is going to look when it's worked up.
Yeah.
I just like the colors, or I just like how they blend, or whatever. I have no idea what it's going to look like worked up. That's what you guys don't get, you know? I would love to see it. So if any of you have made anything out of there, please send me a picture. Send it to deescreativefriends at gmail.com. That's where you send pictures to. And I would love, love, love to see some stuff made out of my dyed yarn. I would love it. That would make my day.
Yeah, I think that would be amazing. It is fun to see stuff made from something that you've done.
Danny Joe just finished a shawl with my yarn. Okay, gotta see it, Danny Joe. I'm
Ooh,
sending a picture.
awesome.
Dee and Katie, I was gifted some of your yarn, Dee. I'll be making a shawl. Awesome, Dina. Send me pictures. Yeah, send me pictures, guys. I really
That, Dina.
I have absolutely no idea what my yarn looks like made up other than my sweater I made. That's it.
I want to see the sweater you made. I can't remember it.
It's not handy.
Okay.
It's not handy. It's in down the hallway around it. You know, it'll take me 10 minutes to get it up out of the closet and everything else. So
She will be. She just posted a video today showing the yarn that she'll have for sale up in the
on March 6th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's next Thursday, I believe. Yes. Next Thursday, March 6th, me, Mark, and Mama G's, all of our hand-dyed yarns will be up for sale.
Oh,
and
also,
we do a live.
Really quick before I forget, I have like in between spinning yarn that someone's asked me to spin for them, I have been posting yarns that I've spun on Mercari, and my Mercari profile is Katie's Been Yarnified. It's the same as YouTube, Katie's Been Yarnified. So if you are interested in purchasing any handspun yarn, I have been starting to post some of my yarn.
Awesome. I didn't know that
you can
either.
always email me too. Huh?
I did not know that. I may have to hire a secret shopper. I'll be working. Oh, doggone it. I'm sorry, Mishi. That sucks. I hate when it happens. Like I want to be at something and I can't. Doggone it.
Oh, yeah. I can't stand that.
Watch my preview video, Mishi, and see, get an idea of what you like. That's the easiest way.
Coming out of the anesthesia.
Mishi, sorry.
What?
Apparently it's still yours because the one that's up there is still there.
Oh my gosh. Mark's coming out of his anesthesia, and it just dawned on him that on his birthday the plates expired on his truck, and he's been driving it all over the place. He's about to get himself a ticket. You have to get yourself a ticket.
I don't take some of the anesthesia more often. I remember shit. Important stuff.
Oh man. Yeah, Mark's feeling a lot better. I'll just gross, but we're adults. I had a colonoscopy this morning. They removed 4 polyps. They're going to do biopsies on him, but the doctor said he didn't think that there was anything to worry about. But that's also, a matter of fact, I'm glad he came in here and said that, because how do I get in touch with Mara? I don't know. I'm going to answer. I'm all over. Anyway, what was I saying?
You were glad he said that. He came in and said that because you wanted to say.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. And I told everybody that I would be sending out the mail, and forgot that he was in the process of drinking all of that and he couldn't help me. So I apologize. The mail still hasn't went out. He promised me tomorrow. I wasn't even going to ask him today because he was all loopy. And so tomorrow we are going to print the labels. Mark does the weighing and measuring and all that, and I print the labels and we put them in bags. I mean, it's a whole big process. So I'm very sorry that the mail has not went out. I totally forgot. He's been on clear liquids and all that stuff for 2 days, and then drinking that stuff, and you know what it does to you and whatever. And so we haven't been able to mail. So I apologize for that, but it's all ready to go. It's all been packaged. It's just sitting there waiting for us to label it. So let's see. Yeah, so yeah, Mark did really, really well. Now you guys just say prayers for me. Next month is my throat doctor.
Yes.
That's the one I'm worried about. Yeah, I'm glad he's doing better too. And man, I gotta go see his brother because man, when that rack fell on my shoulder, did you see that, Katie?
Oh my, yes, I was in the chat saying, help, we need to get Dee a life alert. Like,
What's bad is I can't yell. Like I can go, Mom.
I know.
And
Yeah,
I can't yell and he can't hear me.
Yeah.
And that thing weighed a ton. I couldn't lift it up. Oh my gosh.
That was
Anyways.
backing me up.
Oh my gosh. But my shoulder is so sore, but it's more towards my back.
Still
I thought,
sore.
like, yes, I thought it hit me here, and I've been looking for a bruise or something. No bruise, and it hurts back here.
Oh,
So
no.
it must have like hit my back more so than, you know, than my shoulder.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I've been a little stiff and a little sore and whatever. But Mark's brother's a chiropractor. I'm gonna go see him.
Terrible that you were hurt, and I just think it was the most hilarious thing. I was.
Well, you know what it was? My adrenaline was pumping. My adrenaline was pumping, so I didn't even realize I was hurt until like the next day. I was like, "Oh shoot, that hurt, man!"
Oh crap, that wasn't funny at all.
Oh, it was hilarious. Are you kidding me? Even I thought it was hilarious. So,
well, and just being on the chat, and you're like, you like as a viewer, you feel helpless too. Like I just was cracking up that we were like, help in the chat. Like that's gonna do anything. Oh my gosh.
Wendy, you wanted to ask about a certain yarn. Who did you want to ask Katie about spinning yarn? Is that what you were saying? Oh, you're talking about Joanne's and Mara. Okay, it's clicking. Sorry, guys. I've had like an hour's sleep. We had to be to the hospital an hour away at 7. So.
Danny Joe took screenshots. Now that is a friend.
That does not surprise me. Well, that's because she's my buddy, and she's gonna blackmail me. Oh, okay.
That is a friend. I took screenshots of you in a compromised position.
I'm glad it's just that compromised position, okay? I mean, me and Katie Joe will be chit-chatting video call, and I just woke up and my hair's sticking up and I'm in my nightgown and, you know, whatever. So I'm glad that's the only picture she took, right?
Oh, my goodness. That cracks me up. Antoinette's like blackmail.
I felt bad, but I was cracking up. I know, right? It didn't even hit me that I hurt myself until the next day. I really didn't. I was just freaking out, like, oh my God, this is heavy, and I couldn't get it. Mark couldn't hear me. I can't yell. I'm like, oh my God, I'm stuck like this, and I'm live, you know? Oh, it's so embarrassing. Oh, it's so embarrassing.
Wendy. Thanks for coming in. Have a good dinner. Yeah, oh my gosh, Dee, that was too funny. And you're like, when you kind of had that realization that you're just like, what do I do? Oh my gosh.
If I let it drop, all of that yarn would have tangled. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what I was thinking.
That's right.
If I just split it off, all of that yarn would have been a tangled heap and mess. So all I can think about is it's got to stay there until you see Mark. It's got to stay there.
I have lost yarn that I've
Thank you for coming, Mishi.
fallen off of the nitty knotty, and I haven't been able to get it untangled, and that is so devastating.
Yeah, I've got to get some sleep tonight, Melanie. That is no kidding. I am so exhausted. I may have had an hour's sleep, maybe. And Mark, of course, had drank all that stuff, so he was up and down all night. And then we had an hour drive and had to be there at 7 a.m. So, and we are night owls. So, oh, look at that kitty. We didn't even go to bed until 2, 3 o'clock. So it was a mess.
Little Phoebe came to say hi.
Let me see that baby. Oh my goodness, look at the spots. I love the polka dot kitties. Hello, baby. Hello. Oh, what a sweet face. Aw.
She got her first rabies today.
Oh, that's right. You said that. You were taking her to get the rabies shots today.
Yeah.
Lacey's watching the preview for the dib sale yarn and watching this at the same time. Now that's a hardcore subscriber, Lacey.
Yeah, no
I like the way
kidding.
you think.
Multitasking.
I love you guys. Oh, so sweet, Katie. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Close or no?
He is. I think might be in the bedroom sleeping.
Somebody's frogging a nipple. What's going on here? Okay, do I frog this nipple or just make a new one? Katie Joe's making her saggy tata scarf.
Oh, awesome. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, she's a calico tabby mix.
Yeah. When I was growing up, we had a calico cat. That's why I call them polka dots, but I know they're not polka dots.
No,
I love the blotches of color, My favorite cats are black cats. Everybody knows that. I love black cats. I always have a black cat. Like literally, I have always had one. But and Maine Coons, one of these days I'm going to have a Maine Coon cat. It's like a life goal. I'm serious.
Send you a picture of my mom's cat, Harvey, because he's part Maine Coon, and man, he is huge. Huge.
Hi, Mima. Welcome in, Parliament.
Hey, Parliament.
Let's see. Bopey. Is that how you say that, Melanie? Jay's saying hello. I don't know what that is.
Put you on my friendship bracelet.
Anyways, aren't you got anything handy that you've crocheted? You showed us knitting. You showed us spinning.
Yeah, actually.
All right, show us something you crocheted, girl.
Okay, so my crochet is very kind of random. I was really into plushies for a while, but I've given most of my things away. But when I was looking to see if I had anything, I found a random beer plushie.
A beer plushie. Now that's awesome. I love it.
It was actually.
I don't drink beer, but that's awesome.
I don't either. But there was a pattern that I had for
that's cute.
And it was for a small keychain, but I was like, I want to make it out of chenille yarn because I love
make it bigger, yeah. That's cute.
So I have my cold beverage here.
Yeah, that's super cool.
And then
Madonna would love that. Yes, she would, Mama G. Madonna Ballard would love that.
And then I have been crocheting some hoop earrings lately. I need to weave the ends in, but I just finished this pair for Mishi. Oh, come on, Phoebe. Sorry. Let me see if she'll go after the beer plushie. Here you go. So these are some.
Oh, I love those. I love those. I actually was gifted some very similar. Man, I'm trying to remember her name. She's no longer on YouTube.
So this is a pattern by somebody named Parlez-Vous Crochet. So, and she
love it.
I found this black light reactive thread. So I thought it would be fun to make a pair.
Hippy dippy earrings. I love it.
Aren't they totally hippy dippy?
Yes, I love them.
And but so the pattern is by Parlez-Vous Crochet, and I had seen her in someone's live, and I thought the earrings were so pretty, and she's fine with people making them and selling them, but she was selling little kits. So I bought one of the little kits that had some hoops, the hook, the thread, and everything, and the
What
pattern.
size hook would that take? Someone's asking here. Noelle wants to know what size hook.
It depends on what size thread, and you can get hoops that are thicker, and so use bigger thread. I use 1 millimeter for the size 10 thread, but and it really just depends on the size hoop that you want to do. And
Well, you just go at it, young girl, because I don't think this old lady was going to work with a size 1 and some thread. I just don't think I can do it.
yeah, well, my goal when I first started to crochet, my goal was I want to do micro crochet, and so I am like,
Oh, that micro crochet is so cool. I've
Yeah.
looked into it. I mean, there's no way I'll do it, but I've seen some really, really, oh man.
I've done a couple things. Like I made a little micro crochet bee, a bumblebee, but I'll have to send you a picture. I don't have it here. I've given a lot of my crochet stuff to my mom, but
I give away a lot too. Doggy Life wants to know if I'm crocheting anything. I had startitis for a while there, and I've got I really did bad. I've got like 5 projects all going at the same time. But the thing that I actually have right next to me, because I thought I'd sit here and crochet, but that never happens when I do the lives. But anyways, this is half of the poncho. It's going to be a hexagon poncho, like where it goes, over your shoulder like this.
Oh my Lord.
Okay. And then I'm working on the second half of it. So
What yarn is that? Is that Picasso?
No, it's just Mandala bonus bundle.
Ooh.
And it's the color gnome.
Oh no. Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is one half of it. And the other half, this is a bod. This is a bod pattern. It's actually, I can't remember the name of it, but it is the one where Mr. Bod is wearing a brown poncho. It is actually for men. It's a pattern for men that Bod made, but it's unisex, But there's a picture of Mr. Bod wearing a brown poncho. That's the poncho this is. So if you go to Bago Day's channel and you look at her her playlist, it's the one where Eric, her husband, is wearing a brown poncho.
Okay.
That is the pattern for this. She used a much thicker yarn and whatnot, but that is the pattern for this poncho I'm making.
The one that you made and showed fairly recently, I think it where you did the flowers, the apple. Oh my goodness gracious!
I know it's like something I had in my head, and I was like, I'm gonna just try and see if I can.
I'm not much of a poncho, I'm not a big poncho person either, but that one I was like, oh yes, I do love that.
That was fun. That was a fun one. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's right here. I'll show you.
Crystal, that's right. The little micro, like the keychain little micro chicken.
This is the one that she's talking about and it has like a, fold down neck. And then I did flowers. And then I put buttons in the center of the flowers to make it look like the center of the flowers. Basically, I just crocheted flowers and sewed them on there, and then single crocheted, this for the stem, and made leaves and sewed them on. I mean, it wasn't nothing real fussing, but it was just something I wanted to do. And I made it out of that rag yarn. It's by Mary Maxim, I believe.
I haven't tried.
It's called rag. Yes, RAGG, rag. It just looks like a striped yarn, but when you do it, it comes out like a tweed.
Oh, cool.
And then this is just Eversoft, black Eversoft. It's all that black is on this thing. But I did front post, back post, stitch all the way around. I buttoned up the sides.
Yes, I love those.
Yeah. I really like this poncho. I might end up actually wearing this one. But yeah, this one here is a bod pattern that I haven't been able to crochet much. I've been dying. I've been running Mark back and forth,
Yeah.
and I haven't had much time. But hopefully, I'll have this done here in the next couple of days. And you never know, it might end up being a giveaway. You never know. You know.
Yes, Talia, I know the decorations that you sent us were the stuff that you crocheted with the thread.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
Beautiful. Those ornaments and stuff that she sent us, the bows and the curls. Oh,
I know.
beautiful.
I love that. I love that kind of stuff. So let me just show you the last thing because it kind of that reminded me when I started making gift tags, crocheted gift tags. And I think like for Crystal's Christmas present last year, like on all the different little gifts in there, I had made little crocheted
Oh, that's cute.
gift
Yeah.
tags. And so I wanted to do some like Easter themed ones, like a little bunny. I don't know, because I really like doing appliques. And this is
Yeah.
like my little micro
I love that. I love that.
skull. And
Serena,
then,
the black poncho with the flowers on it's my own pattern. It's just double
yeah.
crochets. It's just double crochets, and then I did front post, back post, around, and also for the neck. It was nothing, a bougie pattern or nothing. It was just me doing me. Those tags are awesome.
Aren't
Katie
they
just,
cute? And then
yes,
the
I
little
love
elephant.
them.
I'm
That's
supposed
cute.
to be an elephant.
Now, take a little guess on which one you think is my favorite. Just take a little guess. Yeah. Yes, I love it.
I didn't even have to guess. I already
know.
knew.
I know. I love that.
Anyway, those are the kind of little things that I really enjoy that I like to crochet. But I'm really bad about not finishing things and then moving on to the next. It's like
I said, I've had startitis. I've got like 5 projects going all at once. So now I've decided, hopefully things are slowing down now that we're almost done dyeing the yarn. Oh, thank you, Noelle. Thank you, everybody. But I'm going to finish this one, and then I'm going to move to the other one I started, and then the other. I'm getting them done. I'm not going to do that to myself. I don't have the room. You know what I'm saying? They have a bunch of, whips sitting around the bags. I just don't have the room. I need to finish the project and move on.
It's the worst when I stumble across a bag that has a project in it that I completely forgot about.
Totally forgot about.
When I see it again, I'm like, I loved this. And
Yeah.
I forgot about it and didn't finish it.
Well, I love those tags, and I like the idea of the tags.
Isn't it kind of?
It's a very cute idea for Christmas presents or birthday presents. You could do a little cake.
The bookmarks that you make, those would be so cute. Like crochet, like if you on an outside of a gift, like if you give someone a really nice book that they've been wanting, and then on the outside you tie the little bookmark that you. I just love
That's a great idea. Yeah. That's another thing. I still have like, I don't know, 6 of those bookmarks. I was making every single one. And I think I still have 6 left to do. There was like 17 or something. And I still have like 6 left to do of the bookmarks,
Those are so cute. That frog one just killed me. I love it.
Wasn't it cute? But it's like I gave them away as giveaways, right? And then I thought about it afterwards, and I'm like, this is my first try at this. And I goofed up in spots, and I'm like, oh my gosh, hope everybody's not going, look here, she screwed this up, Well, you never know. I was like, oh man, I hope nobody's like analyzing it, because they do. I never said I was a perfect crocheter, man.
No, I don't know. I cannot imagine ever like not ever just even wanting or being interested in analyzing somebody's like something they've made and like a gift that you got.
I would never analyze something. I would never. But there's people out there that would.
Yes,
let's be real. There's people out there that would. And so I was nervous about giving away my bags.
They analyze themselves too.
Yeah.
That's
But
not
it's like,
fun.
you know, I've decided I'm going to start giving away my makes. And I'm like, I am not a perfect crocheter. So, you know, there may be things where I fudged it here. Or you know what? I think we all do that, to be honest, you know, except
Yes.
for, you know, people with severe OCD. You know what I'm saying? That everything has to be perfect or the frog and everything. I'm not one of those people. So, you know, I'm not a professional crocheter. So it makes me a little bit nervous to give away my makes. Oh, it's so pretty. But if you sat there and, you know, I mean, I'm not saying every project has something wrong with it, but I'm just saying, you know, there are
I
parts
know
that,
what you mean. I
yeah,
know what you mean. Yeah.
yeah, they're perfectly imperfect, Antoinette. That's the way I look at it. You know, my makes are perfectly imperfect. You know, I never claimed to be the world's best crocheter. They're perfectly imperfect.
Yeah. And when you get a gift that's something somebody made, what makes that gift so special is not necessarily what it looks like or whether there's mistakes or not, you know? It's who
Denise
made it.
Hoffman made a really good point here too. Wait, let's see. I love everything you have sent me. You are awesome. Oh, thank you, Zoila. You got next time around. I got a box for you. I don't. This is what Denise said. I don't expect or want perfection in handmade. If I want perfect, I'll buy manufactured.
There you go.
Exactly. That's why I've always loved handmade items.
Hmm.
Just for the sheer fact that they're not made by a machine. They're
Hmm.
made by an imperfect human, you
Hmm.
know? Oh,
That takes
Dory's
a lot
leaving. Bye,
of
Dory. Much love, my friend. It's perfect to
time.
us. Rebecca says thank you.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Handmade gifts are the special thoughts behind it, right? And the whole time, you know, especially if you're making it for a specific person, right? You're thinking about, do they like this color? Do you think they'll like this stitch? Do you think they'll like this or that? And so even if you're not like hyper focused, you're hyper focused on them as you're making it. You
Hmm.
know, that's the way I look at it, you know? It's like not too long ago, I gave a shawl I had made for my mama for Valentine's Day.
Oh my gosh. I
I
know.
gave, yeah, I gave that away because I made it for her, and she lived in her apartment was so hot that anything I made her blanket, she couldn't, a lampstand, she couldn't use it. Everything just was, it was too hot in there. It was always hot, and so that literally sat on the back of her chair.
I
She
know.
couldn't even wear it. I have a picture of her in it. When I first gave it to her, she put it on long enough for me to get a picture, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, me too, Michelle. I always stress myself out about making it perfect. And then I learned that sometimes the imperfections is what makes it different and makes it your signature, you know, your brand, your whatever, you know. I've learned that over the years with doing other crafts, that certain things that I do, not everybody does, you
Yes.
know. So you got to look at it that way too.
Yes, and perfect to one person may not be perfect to another person and vice versa, you know? Like something that I may think is perfect to somebody else may not be. But just because it's perfect to me and not perfect to somebody else, does that make it not perfect?
And here's something funny. You guys remember all those blankets I made for Christmas? Like I was like
Yeah,
on
yeah,
I was in blanket
I
hell.
do.
Yeah, I made like
Blanket
I
marathon.
don't even remember. And you know, my friends were helping me make them.
Yes.
You know, oh my gosh, it was horrific. Anyways, I never am doing that again. So anyway, my son, not my daughter, my son says to me, "Mom, you can make me as many blankets as you want." In other words, he really liked the blanket
Oh
and
my.
wants me to make more. I almost fell out of my chair. My son wants me to crochet him something. Are you kidding me? So of course it's a blanket, right? Jeez, man. maybe for his birthday or something, man. But I couldn't believe it. My son, like my daughters love anything I make them, you know. But
Yeah.
my sons are like, oh yeah, that's nice. And they hand it to their wife, you know, like
That's awesome, though.
yeah.
Which
And I made a small
blanket
press
was
just to
his?
manufactured. Yep. What's
Which
that?
blanket was his? Do you remember which one he had?
Let me think of which one. I think it was the green one. I made it for the wife's favorite colors,
Okay.
you know, is what I did, but I gave it to them as a gift for the both,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
amongst other things. But you know, that was a gift for the two of them.
Yeah.
And I believe it was the green one, if I'm
Was
not
it granny
mistaken.
squares?
Yeah, it was that Adore Create Crochets. It's called the Big Beautiful Flower granny square,
Oh,
and it
yes.
works up super fast. It's
Yes.
really pretty,
Yes.
and I just made a whole bunch. But I couldn't believe that my son actually said, "Well, you can make me as many blankets as you want, Mom." I was like, "Wow." You know, then he sent me a picture. You guys ever seen those granny squares where it looks 3D, where like one strip is lighter and lighter, and it looks
Yeah.
like 3D, like it goes like this? He sends me a picture and goes, "Check this out, Mom." So I think that was a hint.
What am I check? Yeah.
Uh,
Like, what do you
I think
mean?
that one was a hint. You're exactly, Misty. All I know is I'm doing my best. If it isn't good enough, just don't tell me. Just don't tell me. I love that. This year I'm making my own blanket, and my very first one too. I know, Chuck. Never done this before. You can do
Yes.
it. You can do it. It's awesome. I
Chuck,
can't wait to see it, Chuck.
let me know if you need me to send you any like
Yeah, the
hooks or
Chuck community will help you out, Chuck. What do you
Yes.
need, man?
I am so excited about you making your blanket finally.
I know, isn't that nice, Beth? I thought that was really nice.
I didn't, for some reason, my chat, like I'm looking at the chat on my computer, but for some reason, every once in a while, it will just stop. Like I have to go up and toggle between live and top chat because it's not like scrolling up as people are typing. So it looks like nobody's chatting, and then I'll realize
Oh.
that it's like,
Yeah, it's kind of jumping around. Yeah, it is kind of jumping. Yeah, Chuck, that's really cool that Chuck's making his first blanket. I think that's cool as heck,
I
man.
know.
I can't wait to see it. Absolutely have got to take pictures.
Yeah.
I'll take pictures just as I said that. I will be ugly, but it's my very own. It'll be ugly, but it's my very own. It will not
No
be
way.
ugly. It's handmade. Perfectly imperfect, dude.
Yes.
Perfectly imperfect.
And all of us are here to help.
I know. Isn't YouTube rude, Zoila? If anybody knows it, it's you, girl. YouTube is rude, man.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I have to take a drink. I
Super
talked too much
rude.
without taking a drink.
I'm going looking at all the chats I missed.
Yeah, no way is it gonna be ugly, Chuck. We got faith. We're your biggest cheerleaders, man. We got to.
Never seen an ugly blanket in my life. Well, wait a minute.
I shall not be. It shall not be called ugly, just unique. Perfectly imperfect. Yeah. Everybody's throwing yarn in each other's window. I love that, guys. So please drop Katie's link again. Make sure you guys go over there and subscribe.
Yeah,
Katie's awesome.
Zoila, I've seen that you've been dropping
And
my
you guys, type the word in drop. Go and check each other out. Do all the stuff.
You go enter in for the giveaway so you can win some Handspun yarn.
Talia says, Katie, we've been talking about you behind your back. LOL. Good to see the chat.
Ooh, that makes me feel special. I'm just
Yep.
gonna assume that you're talking good things about me.
Chuck says, I've been wanting to do this for a few years now. I might as well just jump in with both feet. Yep, that's how you do it.
Yes.
That's how you get things done. Jump in with both feet.
What if you end up really loving it and then you'll be like, shoot, if I had started like a while ago, then there's all this time that I could have been crocheting.
Okay, Granny Joe, that just reminded me. Thank you, Granny Joe, for putting that in there. Joe goes live, I believe, at 8:30. Granny Joe, somebody
yes.
drop her link or Granny Joe. Yes, but she's gonna jump in the shower, and then she's gonna be on. I think she goes on like at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is whatever time it is. Yeah, so she's gonna be.
Oh my gosh, it's almost.
Yeah, don't forget about the Mars contest. Absolutely. Paula is having the Mars contest. I'm making a little something for Mars that for the Mars doll. And so we got the Mars contest coming up. What else we got going on? What you got going on, Katie?
Just that giveaway. I will be posting another video soon. I want to show my charcoal wheel and stuff, and I've got some yarn to show, and but that's it. The giveaway is the main thing, and then I think that's it.
No, Zoila, she goes on at 8:30 my time. So I'm in Eastern. So it'd be 8:30 Eastern. So she's going on live in like 45 minutes. 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern Time. Yes, there we go. There we go. Granny Joe just fixed it. Yeah, so we're going to do a D-raid. I know there's going to be a little bit of a lapse, but we're going to do a D-raid. She's jumping in the shower, getting ready for her live. And Granny Joe is an absolute delight, one of my very dear friends.
Yeah.
So, of course, I want you to go over and subscribe to her as well and be there at 8:30. She's been giving away her makes. So you never know, you might win a make. See you later, alligator. Italian sense of Granny Joe. So is there anything before we wrap it up that you want to tell anybody about your channel? Anything? Because Katie's amazing. You guys got to go over there. But is there anything I missed? Is there anything you want to say?
I don't think so. I just, I don't upload on a regular basis, but
So what?
I don't.
Be you. That's how I was telling everybody. Just be you.
I just want to upload when I have things to share, but I do love chatting with people in the comments. It means so much. And I really do love, spinning and talking about it. And I do actually plan on figuring out a way to do more filming so that you can actually see some spinning. I just have to kind of figure out how to get that set up to do. So anyway.
Okay. Well, YouTube is a learning curve. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm telling you, next month I'll be on here for 3 years and I'm still technically challenged. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a learning thing, man. You'll figure it out eventually. And when you do, people get the benefit of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you can't do any better than you do.
I love giving away the yarn, and I want everybody to have a chance to try Handspun. So anyway, but yeah, just come on over if you haven't. I would love to have you.
That'd be awesome. And like I said, Katie is awesome and she's a real person. That's what I enjoy is people that are real. Granny Joe, Mom G, Diana D, you know what I mean? Katie, Crystal, those people that are my friends are real people. Like they are the same when we're not on a live that we are on the live.
Yes.
There's Katie's exactly that off camera. Mama G is exactly herself off of camera. Do you know what I'm saying? Diana G is exactly herself off camera. I gravitate towards real people because I got burned pretty bad not too long ago. And it's made me look at things a little different. And I've decided that I'm going to concentrate on the real people. The real people that I don't have to get, there's no guesswork, the real, legit people. If they got a problem with you, they tell you they got a problem with you because I'm very blunt and I can take, constructive criticism as long as you're being nice. constructive criticism, because I do have a attitude sometimes. But, I could take constructive criticism. I'm a very blunt person, and I appreciate that in other people. And so I'm finding myself gravitating towards real people, and Katie is real. And I just wanted to put that out there. She's exactly the way you see her right now off camera. She's the real deal. So you guys go and subscribe to Katie. You'll love hanging out with her when she uploads. Like she says, she doesn't do it all the time. So don't expect a regiment. But when she does, she's a delight. And you guys will enjoy the crap out of her. I mean, I just love her to death. So I am so glad that you came on. Hi,
Thank you so much.
Ray, Yarn Addiction, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
Oh my gosh, hello. She pops in from time to time. I just love Ray. But anyways, yeah, go over and subscribe. You guys subscribe to each other. Go check out all my friends. We're all trying to promote each other. And let's promote the real people. No crap. Let's do that. Keep things, cool in the chats. Positive vibes only. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of community I want to be around. And those are the kind of people I am intentionally surrounding myself with. And you guys are included.
Yes.
You guys are my subscribers. And without you, I wouldn't be here. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming and hanging out, Katie. It's been a ball.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for welcoming me onto your channel.
Anytime,
It honestly is really cool to
Anytime. Just let me know when. You're more than welcome anytime.
I just love it. Thank you so much.
And Soyla and the mods, thank you so much for all your help. Diane and D and Yarn Barf and Kirsten and all the Mama G, all the mods in there. Thank you so much. We appreciate you keeping things under control because you got the power.
Yes.
I love that. And I love you guys so much. And I hope you learned something about spinning. I definitely did tonight. And I will see you guys on Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, Danny Joe is at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time zone you're in. And kindness really does matter, Talia. And I love when Sally Stevens says that. What was I going to say? So go over and subscribe to everybody. Go show Katie some love. I'll see you guys. Don't forget to watch the preview dips video. And tomorrow we'll be dropping the glass beads video. You guys got to see it. Incredible. Spun yarn from Katie and glass beads. How much better can it get than that? And let's see, what else have I got to say? Oh, dip sale, March 6th. That's next Thursday, I believe. Yes, next Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there, be square. What else? Am I forgetting anything, guys? Please tell me, because I'm forgetful. Am I forgetting anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think so. You Raid at Annie Joe's? You said?
Yes. Yes, it was very nice to meet Katie, wasn't it, Missy?
Thank you, Missy. I saw that you subscribed. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's so cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for showing my friends love. I appreciate that, man. We're all here to help one another and support each other and positive vibes and help each other out with crochet and yarn and all the stuff we do, right?
Yes, exactly.
So we're going to go because I'm losing my voice. I love you guys so much. I haven't had enough soda, so my voice is going.
No soda.
Yeah, he never came to check on me.
I did check on you. See?
I'm teasing.
Thank you, Desi.
Yeah. So good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Bye for now. Love you.
Bye.
Bye, my friends.